medical knowledge. This just means that if you are injured in the gym, they can find you and send you to hospital immediately. And also there is a panic button. The panic button in the gym means there is a button there, and once you are injured, you can press that button, and then the security guard will be notified, and then he will find you and send you to the hospital. Also, as for those severe injured people, I think they will immediately find you and send you to the NUH, which stands for National University Hospital immediately. And as for the safety issues, as for the campus securities, they have the patrolling cars which can guarantee the safety of the campus at night. Now let me tell you something about the limitations, why they do not want to extend the operating hours. As for the limitations part, you can see that first should be the cost reasons. Because if we want to use something like very advanced system, something like the capital car, you can get access to the sports facilities, you need to upgrade the system, and this may cost a huge amount of money. So they just wonder whether we put into money and can get the benefits from students. This is important. They don't want our new system only cater to a small group of people. Also, I think one more reason should be the manpower reason. Because now the university security guard the number of security guard is very limited. So no one would willing to work for 24 hours. So as for those staff, I think one solution, we need to hire more staff, and the second solution, we need to persuade let them to extend their working hours. So this should be also a problem. And third problem should be safety. Just as I mentioned before, because as for our university only have the patrolling cars at night. So once you injured at night when you go to play sport, when using sports facilities, but you will find that no one would help you to go to hospital. I think this should be a problem. So we need to guarantee that every student should be very safely to play sports using our school's sports facilities. Now let's go to our surveys part. Our survey is conducted about 124 respondents, and including 118 students and 6 staffs. As for the questions, we focus on 3 sections. First should be the current situation of the usage of sports facilities. Second should be the reasons why some people they want to use the sports facilities, and why some people they do not want to use it. Also, and one more question should be the willingness, whether when the new system is installed, whether they are willing to use it in the future, in the near future. Now let's go to our survey result part. Now let's go to see the chart first. Now from this chart we can see that, and for this chart we can see that most of people, about 20 out of 124, they use the school facilities several times a week. Also, you see that some of people, also about 20 numbers of correspondents, they use it weekly. And you see that most of people, about half of them, use it monthly. So from this chart, we can see that a lot of people, and I think the majority of the NUS students, they use the sports facilities at least once a month. And I just wonder, why this one is so high? I think the reasons should be because the operating hours is so limited. This may hamper their they to go to play sports in the daily time and their free time. So they have to to go to the sports facilities monthly. I think this should be one reason. Now let's go to our willingness to use this diagram. From this diagram, you can see that most of students, about half of them, are interested with our system if it can be upgraded. And also you can see that some of people, they are very interested about our new system. And this number should be 30 and about 30. So this means that most of the students in AUS, they have a strong will to use facilities if it can be upgraded and can use it beyond its ordinary operating hours. And according to our survey, MPSH stands for multi-purpose sports hall. And as for this one, is highly desired compared with other sports facilities. So as for this one, if the funding of university is limited, I think we can open this one first and to test the result. If the result is and it meets the expectations of school, I think they can open other facilities later. And about our secondary research, we have two case studies. First one should be Carnegie Mellon University. This one is in Petersburg, United States. As for this one, you can see that as for this one has a 24 hours gym, and how to get access to the sports facilities, you can only use your metric card. And you ask metric, there's metric card to tap the door, and then you can get access to the sports facilities. I think fantastic convenience. And also as for the Clemson University, this one is in South California. As for this one, it has an even more advanced system, which means it can recognize and monitor your activities, which means when you tap into the gym and when you get in but not get out, I think if you report to police and to campus securities or police and ask them to assist you or defend you and help you to hospital or something. Now let's go to our plan of action parts. As for this part, I will pass my control to Samuel and let him to introduce you more about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Desmond, for sharing with us about your primary and secondary research. Now for the plan of action. As Vivien has shared in our preliminary survey results, a very large percentage, 70.9%, actually desired to use the SRC after 9 p.m. However, this desire is actually inhibited because SRC, it closes at 9 p.m. and the last few opening hours of the SRC is reserved solely for sports teams. Now, as you all know, very few of the people in NUS are actually in the NUS sports. And now, what does this translate? This means that only a very small percentage of people actually get to use the SRC, whether in the daytime or at night. Because in the daytime, they are unable to use the SRC due to their heavy workload of 50 hours. And in the night time, it just isn't open. In our interview with Mr. Sim Laibok, he gave 3 main reasons for his rejection of extending operating hours of the SRC. 1, the cost, and the second one is safety, and lastly, manpower. To be exact, insufficient manpower. So in our proposal, we have to address these 3 concerns brought up by Mr. Sim, which me and Hauta will share to you about. The very first step that we took is the access control system. The access control system, I shall demonstrate how does it work. Basically, you take out the card, you tap it at the sensor, and then you enter.